Good morning, Compel kids. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. My name is Pastor James, and hey, we are so excited to wrap up our Fruit of the Spirit series here with you today. We're going to be learning about self-control. So why don't we get a good seat, grab your snacks, and let's get ready to hop into today's lesson.
But the fruit of the Spirit is
love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Galatians 5:22-23.
All right, class, you have your assignments. Now I'll pair you off in partners to complete the assignment by the end of the period. Let's see. Angus and Pithy, you're together. Jinx and Crunchy, you're going to work together. Pickle and Fliff, Sophia and Maya.
Yikes, you gotta work with Maya. What's wrong with that? Didn't you hear what happened to her last partner? No, what? Well... yeah, she's got a bit of a temper. I'm glad we get to work together. We don't get to talk much.
Yeah, me too. I thought your speech was pretty good last week.
Oh, thanks, Maya. Wow, I got you all wrong.
What do you mean?
My friends told me you had a little bit of a temper.
Oops, sorry, I'll get that.
Sorry, here's your pencil.
Are you kidding me? Could you be any more clumsy?
I'm sorry.
I don't want your apologies. Ugh.
What if we included some more pictures? You know, to make it more interesting?
I like that idea.
Yeah, we could print them and put them on a big poster board.
Yeah, I could go pick it up on my way home.
Yeah, we should get a pink one. That would make it great.
Pink? Pink? We might as well get unicorns and rainbows, you toddler. That's the worst idea ever.
So, how are we doing?
And time. Wow, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to get a drink.
You timed me?
3 minutes? You know I've been working my face off and you need to get a drink?
Sorry, I was thirsty.
Drink tomorrow. The bell? Seriously? We were working hard here. Ooh! How am I supposed to go to college and get a high-paying executive job when the bell rings?
Well, that went well.
But the fruit of the Spirit is
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Galatians 5:22-23.
I'm going to destroy him! He will never work in my fruit yard again!
Oh, my inspector, you seem awfully angry. What's wrong?
Ugh. You know, no one will stop me from taking this goon down. He put the banana cases on top of the apple barrels, and then now all of the bananas are brown. They are ruined, so I will ruin his chances of ever working as an inspector again.
That sounds terrible.
It is terrible. The bananas are now good for nothing, except maybe making banana pudding. Oh, but who likes that mush?
Well, calm down. I may know a guy that might buy out the ruined bananas. He loves the banana pudding.
Ugh, you have a weird friend if he likes ruined bananas made into pudding. Yuck! But I will take his phone number. Write it on the bottom of my clipboard there under the checklist that says destroy my brother for ruining the banana shipment.
I'm glad I could help you out with the situation. I'd also like to invite you to stay and listen to today's lesson on the fruit of the Spirit of self-control. What do you say?
Of course, I, Inspector number 9, would be glad to stay and learn about the fruit of the Spirit, especially about the 9th one, which I am named after, self-control. But I have to finish the tasks on my checklist, one of which is destroy my brother, Pat. That's short for patience.
Maybe you could complete your checklist after the lesson is over. And maybe you will change the task from destroying your brother to forgiving your brother once you've heard today's lesson on self-control.
And maybe you will just grow wings and fly to the moon and blah and listen, thanks for the invite and for the ruined banana eater's phone number.
Yeah, now there's an awesome friend, the inspector.
Oh, I'm your friend? I mean, I am your friend.
Give me that one. Of course, and I am your friend. Hey, you do realize you just gave me a high five, right? Inspector, you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry.
I don't?
No, here, let me give you a hug. I looked into this theory of yours, and high fives do not spread worms.
Well, that is good to hear.
Yeah, high fives are totally safe. Now, the spreading of worm, well, that mostly happens from hugging. Hugs don't spread worms either. Sorry, I figured it would be good to make you laugh, but I see you didn't find that funny, so I apologize.
I'm going to have to use self-control to forgive you instead of hiding a bunch of moldy peaches in your pillowcase to get revenge.
Oh, well, I'm thankful for that. I think now would be a good time to say goodbye so we can get on with today's lesson. Everyone wave bye to Inspector number 9.
I couldn't agree more. Bye, kids, and for the last time, say it with me.
Remember to only eat fruit inspected by a professional fruit inspector.
I'm going on world tour. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.
A world tour? Who does she think she is? The Wiggles? Today's Bible story comes out from the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25. In this story, David is running for his life, fleeing King Saul. He was headed for the wilderness of Maon, and he was about to learn a very important lesson on handling his anger. In Maon, there was a man named Nabal, which means fool, who was very rich. He had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats, and it was sheep shearing time. So David sent his men to Nabal and had them deliver a message saying, "Peace to you and everyone here. I know it's sheep shearing time and you are going to have a big feast with all of your men. I want you to know that my men and I camped out near your sheep recently and we didn't harm a single one of them. In fact, we helped protect them, so we would like you to share your feast with us. Give whatever your heart tells you to give us." Nabal was very mean, and he told David's men, "Who does David think he is? I don't even know him. Do you think I'm going to give away all my good food to this complete stranger?" David's men were shocked. And they quickly ran back to David to tell him what Nabal said. And when David got word from his men that Nabal had insulted him, he was very angry. David yelled to his servants, "Get your swords. I will kill Nabal and his whole family." And David let his anger control him, and he planned to get revenge on Nabal and his entire family. However, one of the servants told Nabal's wife, Abigail, who happened, and that Nabal was really mean to David. And Abigail was quick to go and meet David out in the field. She begged David, "Please forgive. Don't take the burden of revenge." Then she gave David and his men a whole bunch of food and drink so they could feast. David felt horrible for threatening to take revenge. He had let his anger take control of him. He realized his mistake. David told Abigail, "Return home in peace. I will not kill your husband." In today's lesson, you will learn what David learned, that instead of letting your anger control you, you should lay down your anger and receive God's peace.
A little more salt. Oh, hey boys and girls, it's me, Yaki, and I was just cooking up something tasty for my restaurant, Nice Rice. Now today I'm also cooking up a special power verse for you to learn. The trouble is I'm famous for getting things mixed up. So I'm going to need your help getting it unscrambled. Let's look at it together. Don't control sin by letting Psalm anger you. 4:4a. Yes, this is not right. Very wrong. Very mixed up. Kinda like that time I tried to make filet mignon with a flaming minion toy. Oh, that was rough. Anyway, I'm gonna need your help getting this one unscrambled. Let's look at it together. Don't control sin. Nope. How about just don't sin? Let's move the word control. Don't sin by letting Psalm anger you. Some of these words are out of order, like the word Psalm. Get it? Where does that go? Yes, the scripture reference, Psalm 4:4a. Now, where do we put the word control? Yes, that's right. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Psalm 4:4a. Ah, yes, that's it. I think we have it. Now let's try saying it all together. Everyone stand up on your feet and say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Psalm 4:4a. That's a great power verse. It's all about self-control. I like to use a lot of pepper in my rice recipe. Now, I think it tastes great, but apparently everyone keeps having sneezing attacks while they're eating. Getting kind of germy out there. I need to practice self-control and use less pepper. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit, and it's an important one. Now, let's say it all together one more time. So everybody get up on your feet and say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Psalm 4:4a. Great job, boys and girls. Now, I've got to get back to this beef stew. Or is it pepperoni pizza? Wait a minute, is that my shoe? Anyway, customers are waiting, so until next time, this is Teriyaki saying, ladles up! Oi.
What you gotta know? What you gotta know? What you gotta know? What you gotta know?
Hey there, kids. I'm Big Ray, and I'm here to tell you what you gotta know. Today, we're talking about the final fruit of the Spirit, self-control. So anytime today you hear somebody ask you what you gotta know, you tell them, I will learn to get angry but not lose control. Things and people can make you mad. Like when your little sister takes your phone and you're trying to watch your favorite cat video. Like, she just doesn't understand. I love cats and I love those videos. Why is she being mean to me? Even though you get angry, you can't let anger control you. You gotta learn how to control your anger with God's help. So anytime today you hear somebody ask you what you gotta know, you tell them, I will learn to get angry but not lose control. And that right there is what you gotta know. This is Big Ray, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
What you gotta know?
Okay, but I'm gonna cry, so. Yeah, I am. Wait, hang on. It's my turn. It's my turn. Georgia, hang on. Do you understand? It's my turn. I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. I'm crying. You're making me cry. I can't take it. I'm so sad. Okay, your turn.
No.
There's a hair on your arm. Where? Why are you crying? Pardon? Well, take the hair off. It's just a hair. Layla?
Why do you want a fever? You want a fever because sister has a fever? You had a fever for 2 weeks already.
But I want a fever again!
Honey, I have no control over that.
Give me a fever!
I can't. You can't give someone a fever, honey. You can't. That's not how it works.
Yes, it does, but I want a fever! I'm upset I won't get a fever!
You have a fever.
Wow, those kids were super angry, weren't they? Have you ever been so angry that you wanted to do something like that? Maybe you have a little brother or sister and he or she broke your favorite toy. Maybe your mom said that you can't play video games anymore and instead you need to spend time with your family. It's like this balloon. If I take this balloon and slam it against these nails, what will happen? When we don't have the fruit of self-control, this is what happens. We lose control, get angry, and throw a huge temper tantrum. Often, we end up hurting others and even ourselves in the process. But what if the fruit of self-control is evident in your life? Did the balloon pop? No. The same principle applies to you. Even though you will likely get mad or upset sometimes in life, and things will happen that will make you mad, you must handle your anger with self-control. When you use self-control, you won't let your anger control you and end up hurting others. So, how can you control your anger? How do you display the fruit of the spirit of self-control? I want to give you 4 important steps today. Stop. Stop and think before you speak. When you are angry, you say things that you'll regret. Stop and think before you speak. Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble or hurt others with your words. Proverbs 14:17 says, "Short-tempered people do foolish things." So watch your words. The first thing to do when you're dealing with anger is to stop. Stop and think carefully before you speak. Second, look! Look at the situation! Not from your point of view, but from God's point of view. When you get angry, the only thing you can see is your own pain. You do not see anything else, and this keeps you from acting in a godly way. Instead, look at the situation from God's point of view. If somebody says something mean to you, makes fun of you, or physically harms you, don't go looking for a fight. Look at the situation and decide that you don't have to react to what they say or do. No matter what you do, people are going to frustrate you with their words and actions. Your brother is going to annoy you by playing with your toys. Accidents are going to happen and your favorite toy might get broken. Your mom is going to tell you that it's time to go to bed when you don't want to. Someone is going to say things that hurt you. But do not let those moments of frustration become moments of anger. Proverbs 19:11 says, "Sensible people control their temper. They earn respect by overlooking wrongs." You can choose to not be offended. Anger, like every other emotion, is caused by the way you think. The way you think affects the way you feel. If you dwell on your hurt and frustration, you'll get angry. But if you look at those same situations from God's point of view and look at the big picture instead of only your small part in it, your hurt and your frustration, you won't get angry. Stop, look, and listen. Listen to the needs and hurts of other people. Often, people who are angry at you are actually hurting inside. Any person who hurts others is just a frustrated, hurting person. Listen for the real need instead of just hearing the hurtful things that they are saying. James 1:19 says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." If you do the first 2, the third will come naturally. If you are quick to listen and slow to speak, you will not get angry as quickly or as often. Stop, look, listen, and most importantly, pray. James 1:20 says, "Human anger does not produce the righteousness God desires." That is why you must pray and ask God to help you with your anger. Admit that it is a problem and ask for his help in changing. Ask God to help you develop the fruit of the Spirit of self-control in your life. When your life is controlled by God, your words and actions will be pleasing to him. Remember our video from earlier? I wonder what it would have looked like if she had demonstrated the fruit of self-control. Let's watch and find out.
All right, class, you have your assignments. Now I'll pair you off in partners to complete the assignment by the end of the period. Let's see. Angus and Pithy, you're together. Jinx and Crunchy, you're going to work together. Pickle and Fliff Fliff, Sophia and Maya.
I'm glad we get to work together. We don't get to talk much.
Yeah, me too. I thought your speech was pretty good last week.
Thanks. Oops, sorry, I'll get that.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a pencil.
So, how are we doing?
And time. You know, it took you 3 minutes and 20 seconds to get a drink.
You timed me?
Well, it was kind of a long time, but I can understand you being thirsty.
Maya, thanks for being my partner. Do you want to work on it tomorrow too?
Definitely.
Awesome.
Wow, it was a huge difference seeing her with a fruit of spirit of self-control. Let's pray. God, I pray for each and every one of these kids who are watching. I pray that in all of our day-to-day life, God, that you give us the spirit of self-control, to not get angry and to not let our frustrations out on others around us. God, give us self-control in everything we do. We thank you and we love you. Amen.
All right, everybody, it's time for my favorite segment. Hopefully it's your favorite segment too. It's time for the brain drain. All right, question number 1. What was today's What You Gotta Know?
What you gotta know?
What was today's What You Gotta Know? I think today's our last week with Big Ray.
Ah, Big Ray.
Well, Nancy Big Ray. But I think today's What You Gotta Know was, I will learn to get angry and not lose control. That's not big part.
Good.
Not lose control.
Not lose
you can't
control.
be like the Hulk out there, just like.
And Hulk. Smash.
That's the secret. I'm always angry.
Yeah, you can't lose control.
Is that the Hulk on your hat?
It's Yoda. Baby Yoda.
Question number 2! What fruit of the Spirit did we learn about today?
We learned about the fruit of kiwis.
When I went to find my kiwi, I looked inside the pantry. When the pantry no have kiwi, I looked at my roommate. My roommate ate my kiwi, and so I ate my roomie.
Now that's the real question for you guys. Do you eat your kiwis with the skin on or off?
That is not a question.
Yes, it is. You eat it with the skin.
No, you don't.
It's like biting a hedgehog.
Oh! No hedgehogs were harmed.
No, I've never been a hedgehog. I've never done that.
That is horrible.
Yeah, that is.
But no, the fruit of spirit that we talked about today was, say it with me,
I'm not exhibiting good.
On three.
Okay, do it.
1,
So
2, on 3. Have some self-control. That was the answer, self-control. Good job.
All right. In our Bible story, who insulted David? Who did it? Who laid on the good roast? Who was like? Who insulted him?
Pastor Ray?
No, Pastor Ray is a very kind man.
Oh.
Yeah, Pastor Ray would not insult anybody. I think it was it?
Goliath?
No, that's a different. They had conflict, but not the main person. I think in our Bibles today, I think who insulted David. Let's all say on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It was Nabal.
Oh,
Nabal.
yeah, I remember
I do remember that one. All right, go ahead, Elise.
All right, next question is a true or false. So say it loud, say it fast. I want to hear you from all the way over here. Okay?
Where are you?
I'm in an undisclosed location. I cannot share for
Where are we actually?
government reasons.
Why is
We're
there
in Area 51.
Why is there a goat over there?
We're Don't look over there. Have some
Sorry,
self-control.
Sorry. Okay, fine.
Oh my goodness, self-control.
Are you gonna ask a question?
I am gonna ask a question.
Yeah,
Anyways, yell it loud so that we can hear it all the way from here at Area 51. David was very angry when he heard about Nabal. 1, 2, 3.
True.
Good job. It was true.
Who helped David realize? Next question. Who helped David realize he was letting anger control him?
Oh.
Who helped him to realize it? Was it
that goat?
No, I don't think it was that goat over there. Even though he looks pretty angry right now. He looks like he's
scary.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's showing his teeth.
He kind of looks like Ray. Anyways, who helped David realize he was letting anger control him?
Oh, I think I remember.
Who was it?
Abigail.
Yeah,
Right?
Abigail.
Good job, guys.
All right.
Okay, so according to our lesson today, the first step in gaining self-control is to
Full speed ahead.
Actually the exact opposite.
Of full speed ahead?
Yes.
Quantum speed ahead.
No, the opposite.
Half speed ahead.
No. It's to stop. Stop, drop, and roll.
If flames spread quickly, all about stop, drop, and roll to put them out.
All right. According to our lesson today, the second step in gaining self-control is to.
I just said drop.
Is to stop.
Just drop.
No, I mean imagine like you, like someone's making you mad. What do you do? I just drop. Like
drop to the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no. Anyways, to gain self-control, we have to look.
Oh yeah, stop, look. Alright, according to our lesson today, the third step in gaining self-control is to, and don't say roll.
Rolling.
Incorrect. So it's stop, look, and it's on your head.
Well, first of all, you're giving a bad impression of what you should do. You're pointing at your wrong part of your body that should do this. Kids, it's to listen. I don't know why.
I was saying
don't know
look.
why.
I was giving the next one is listen.
I don't know why Miss Elisa over here is pointing at her eyes to look, to listen. You don't listen with your
You
eyes.
said look. I pointed my eyes to
You don't listen
look.
with your eyeballs. Let me tell you something about it. All right. Let's go to the next question.
Goodness gracious. This
All
is
right.
your turn.
All right. According to our lesson today, the fourth step in gaining self-control is to what?
I don't know what happens after stop, drop, and roll.
You don't know what to do after you stop, drop, and roll?
They didn't teach that in California education.
Oh, it's the same thing you do when you see a bear. So that's what you're supposed to do when you see a bear, right?
Oh, what is it? Black bear attack?
If you see, if the bear is black, you fight back. Bear is brown, lay down. Bear is white, say goodnight. That might save your life one day. Alright, so according to our lesson today, the fourth step is not to stop, drop, and roll or to say goodnight. It's to do that what you said. Right.
So it's stop, look,
listen, pray.
Got it. Okay, last question for today, guys. Where was today's power found? This is easy because it's literally the same number.
Why don't we all say it all together? 1, 2, 3. Psalms 4:4.
Good job,
Good job,
guys.
everyone. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
You're coming for me. I'm just gonna clap.